Hello everybody, this is Daryl Whitman with DestinationWVFTV. Thank you for watching. Have you ever wondered when on a cruise how the crew lives? What their cabins are like? Well, here's your chance to see. And it's on the second largest cruise ship in the world, Utopia of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's latest cruise ship. At the conclusion of this video, tell me if you could live in a cabin like this over a 6 to 9 month period, or at all. As part of the compensation for working on cruise ships, crew members are provided with room and board for the duration of their contract. However, while the accommodations may be free, they're not always the most luxurious homes away from home. Far from it, in fact. The typical crew cabin is tiny, between 100 to 200 square feet and shared by 2 employees. But the employee accommodations on Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas, which will officially enter service in July of 2024 with approximately 2,300 crew members on board, might have some of the tiniest cabins out there. Brian James, a cruise ship musician who has just begun his latest contract on Royal Caribbean's newest vessel, went viral after sharing a sneak peek of his incredibly small cabin on his TikTok and YouTube channels. James takes his followers along to deck 3, where his bandmate welcomed James into his own room, which is barely big enough to hold the 2 musicians and the camera. From laying down on the narrow single bed, the men were able to touch almost everything in the cabin without even sitting up. Thankfully, the tiny room is private, so the crew members do not have to share the cramped space with anyone else. However, the bathroom is not. The Jack and Jill setup requires the crew members to share their small shower and toilet with their next door neighbor. While shared bathrooms are rare, this layout has been used before, such as on Carnival's older fantasy class ships. However, these rooms were typically reserved for crew members who rank lowest on the totem pole, such as servers and housekeepers. James demonstrated how he could barely fit in the shower as an average-sized adult man, and he has the crouch to fit under the shower head. If I kind of just barely go up on my tiptoes, there's the ceiling, James says while demonstrating how his head can easily touch the top. You can never get the shower head actually over your head. You have to kneel down, adds his friend. He concluded the tour by showing off his cabin's limited storage space, which could only accommodate around a single bag of James's belongings. The cabins on board the Oasis class ship, which will be the second largest ship in the world when she embarks on her maiden voyage on July 19, 2024, also seemed a bit less modern than the crew neighborhoods available on Icon of the Seas. The employee accommodations on board Icon of the Seas are still small, but seem to offer more innovative storage solutions and privacy. While employees may still have to share a cabin with another worker, they don't have to try to connect with someone in another room to figure out when they can use a shower or a toilet. That said, not all crew live in the same type of cabin. Decisions surrounding the sort of cabin crew members are assigned, and if they have to share a room or not, largely depend on their rank on board. Entry-level roles like dining staff, cabin stewards, and retail workers tend to rank lower, while captains, officers, and managers tend to rank more highly. For example, a wife who lives on board a Holland America ship with her husband, who is an officer, went viral earlier this year for sharing the good, bad, and the ugly of living on a cruise ship. Their cabin is much nicer than what James showcased in his video and looks more akin to a standard guest cabin with an ocean view. While James didn't detail any of the private crew areas in his viral video, it's likely that the workers also have their own cafeteria, laundry rooms, gym facilities, and lounge or crew bar. If the amenities are anything like Icon of the Seas, the crew will get to enjoy an onboard barbershop, an indoor-outdoor pub, a gym, a store, a gaming room, a coffee shop, and a lounge area. It may also have a dining area that mirrors that of guests, complete with ocean views. So, is this a space you could live in for an extended period of time? I would do what I had to do if that was the case, but otherwise, no, absolutely not. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Well, thank you for watching. But before I go, I want to invite you to consider subscribing with us. We have so much more in store for you in 2024, and we'd love to have you join our growing community. Check our channel out. If you like what you see, then please subscribe. Thank you again. Goodbye, and God bless. This is Daryl Whitman. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode of Destination WVF TV.